This is the place, but I'm sorry, Clive.
We're back again.
There's no weapons.
Doing all the side quests and hunts before
What do we do now?
we head on to the final area. Or what I assume is the final area.
Keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
I can't remember what half these side quests we got to do are.
It's the only place I know
But
of.
we'll remember as we go on. I think this is for Jill.
Then why not ask someone who might know
Maybe
of
shop some flour for Jill.
someone in the backyard.
Something like that.
To the hideaway then.
Right, well that's the last place we're going, so... Where is it? Look, it's even more quests to find, never mind do. Okay, well we'll go... Port Isle Day first. Okay, yeah, this random abandoned dock which never did anything. At least it does something now. Okay, where the fuck am I rowing to?
It's still here. After all these years. Lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy.
He ain't happy.
I wasn't being serious. You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold a third. If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy.
Okay, I have no idea what this one's for.
This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on.
Missed. Okay, this isn't it. Right, let me check the journal. No, okay, yeah, okay, whatever. Probably got something to do with it. Is this the Torgal one, maybe? Because Torgal's with us.
Race you there?
Yeah, it must be.
I could still beat you.
Okay.
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
Okay, oh, look how small he is. I forgot he's that small at the start.
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince. Shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things?
Yeah, don't worry about that one. That's not your fault.
Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well.
Okay, I was wondering why he's collecting stuff.
Looking for me. Did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting.
Torgal's the real one still. He's been there from day.
Let's take this with us, shall we?
It's great,
So
but
I don't forget either.
won't be very strong, will it?
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal.
He knows.
All right. I'm coming. I think I know where we're going.
I'm glad you do, Clive, because I have no idea. Nice view, at least.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Okay, nice little Torgal quest. And there you go, accessory to help Torgal attack, but he doesn't do that much damage anyway. Maybe even if I put both accessories on, but I'm not going to do that. Right, on to the next one. Oh, okay, so that's over there. And can we... No, it's just a hill. Is there anywhere we can't go first? I don't think there is. No, okay, so we'll just go straight to the quest. We'll just go straight to it. That's quite annoying because I don't exactly... Okay. Aha! Oil, why do I need oil again?
Mid's oil.
Ah, mid, okay.
After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
Okay, it's probably more. Oh, I need to get some more, okay. Aha. Some over here.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
I'll look at these quickly, get the bar up. That's another one. Didn't realise there was 3. Okay, so that's all the quests in this little bit of the map. We're not going back to the hideaway yet. And we'll go to Ash last. So let's go to Lost Wing. Again, I don't think there's anywhere I can go which I haven't been yet. So, back this way. Still really wish I had a sprint button. There's no point using Ambrosia without here anyway.
I made sure our fallen comrades were laid to rest. And they can rest easy, knowing that their sacrifice...
I'd have followed Quentin to that manor if I could have done, and I'll keep following him now.
Quentin's gonna build us new Lost Wing, and I'm gonna help.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember him.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose.
Won't be doing that, how dare you?
You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years.
Yep.
Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive. The people of Lost Wing are my family, and I cannot abandon them. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You
Oh,
know
go on,
that's
random
not what I-
bearer.
Then what are you saying? That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully not for long. My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
Okay, well that can wait. Now to Northreach. Ay, a lot of quests.
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Who'd you think?
Oh yeah, I remember the recruit bit.
I'm nervous.
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
Who would that be?
Gav. It was him who
Of
found
course
me
it
and
was
freed me.
Gav.
No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine curse breaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
About to say,
You started yet.
it's a bit easy.
Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You will need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way. All right, Ember. Impress me.
No, because I'm going to have to come back anyway, so I might as well go now.
Let's go. Faster!
Fast, remember they are. Okay, up we go.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not.
Yes, let's get off the chocobo to run.
Damn it. Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
He didn't even kill him, it was this dragon thing.
Then run!
Hey, but, oh my god.
Want him, you'll have to go through me.
Tot avis. Oh.
Nice try.
Ah.
Nice try. Get him.
I don't think it really works like that. Ah, definitely don't work like that. Finally. I don't even know why I've done that because. Okay, we're looking good. Probably dead. Yeah, it's dead. Not too bad. Nice little warm up to get us back into it.
Ember, are you... gone? Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
Yeah, I knew I'd have to go back after. Ooh. What is that? Ooh, have a look in 1 second. No, is that it? I think that's it. Right, let's have a look at what this thing is. Downfrost damage. No, it's just damage, okay. Yeah, I guess it's Northreach. Then Ash, then back to the hideaway. Then we should be good. Should be good.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
Yeah, he'll yeah, see, he'll pop up.
I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
Smart guy.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you then, his heir. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
No, okay, I like him. I like him. He can pass. He can pass.
This won't be an easy decision.
No. Okay, maybe not.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the market.
Yeah, I guess that's what we're probably going to go sort out now.
I saw the captain just now.
What are these two arguing about?
The town needs you. I need you.
Always fighting.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him. By all possible
Can I just slice his head
means.
off?
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady.
Chopping his head off would do
Our
that.
only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve.
He'll just shut down.
Which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch. But perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Okay, let's go to the market.
Your town needs you.
Honestly, what kind of jump is this, man? Absolutely pitiful.
What does the dame have to say about it? So you are content to abandon... Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Okay. Ambrosia. Let's go. Imagine not getting Ambrosia and having to go through the whole game, like, just without her. That'd be so fucking long.
Damn it. The reports were true.
Nah, these will be fine.
Before they get to the town.
We'll just do it quickly. Oh yeah, they're still up in the air longer now or something. Make it for easier air combos. I ain't worried about cure right now. Might as well use it, get rid of it. No, okay, that was it.
Call that a test, Ultima?
See, why would you say that?
It's me. Are you alright?
I am.
Because now...
But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time.
They all come from the north
we
now.
weren't able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople. Stirring up ill feeling towards her father. She'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dame was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire.
It's always a new empire.
We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore.
Excuse me, how dare you?
Daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them.
This is my work.
No.
He's a fuck.
Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
Okay, I was expecting more of a speech, but it worked.
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
I told him.
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too.
Yeah, exactly, we'll be fine, I'm here.
Unlike the enemy, I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you.
Who do you think you're talking to?
You can
Take
thank us when it's
care.
over.
Till then, madame.
Let's go.
I want steel in the hands of every man.
Okay.
If any get by, you can trust we'll be here to meet them head on.
Looks so different without the crystal. And better.
Come on.
Well, that kind of looks like a crystal.
There are
Anyway.
so many of them.
Oh wow.
Not for long.
Oh, come on. Oh, wow, Joshua. I was about to say, what the fuck is that?
Is it over?
Of course not.
It's only just begun.
Ah, okay, Joshua tanking that. Oh, right, it's probably good timing actually. He's probably done after this. Yeah. Might just have enough time. Oh yeah.
It's over.
Not bad, over 100k.
That looks to be the last of them.
Hmm.
I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Oh yeah, you're gonna take me back, that's nice. Yeah, they're all safe, good.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong.
Okay, wow. Didn't expect
I had
that.
thought that the Only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart, to be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory.
Glory.
While our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of
Okay, well at least it's taken responsibility.
Eminence, your ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed.
Yeah, you changed your tone pretty quick, mate.
In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you?
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque,
okay,
but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
I mean, I think she's fine, but okay.
Can we get you anything?
One of the dames, aren't you?
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
How goes the treatment of the wounded?
Yeah, we're fine.
I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive.
See?
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled.
He still wasn't killed.
Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until
Then then you ended up here.
In Northreach. It was the veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end.
Okay.
It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
And still you are here.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know.
We all know who that
That
is.
is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter. All united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
I'm here, aren't I?
Always.
What do I get? What do I get? Oh, a clue. I don't know if I need that, but probably do.
We have brought Northreach together. Now the fight begins to keep her together. For if this town is to survive, we must all play our part. Including you, Clive.
Hey, I've done my part. Okay, that was a nice wrap up to everything in Northreach and nice little backstory. Backstory for Isabel. And then we move on to Ash. I think it's the last bit we need to do. Check local map first. Oh, Colosseum. Okay, there's quite a few things here as well. More places to go. Anything here? No. No, we'll just go this way. I think that's a better idea. Maybe I'll get some potions on the way. I mean, probably not, but you never know. Yeah, I'm alright. Okay, I don't know where I'm going right now. haven't got time for you guys either, really.
Might this be Nickelberg?
Okay. Whole village and shit.
These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least. What is going on here?
Oh, trophy. Does that mean I've gone to every area now?
Did you too heed the call?
Yeah.
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
Definitely some Ultima shit.
To perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Ah, so basically they're all gonna die.
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Sound a bit weird.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me, but did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Storm? Yes. He's
Okay.
staying at my house. Toward the
Okay.
village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
They seek the
First.
same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
Let's go and see if we can find any chests first. We need some more treasure. And what does it even look like on the map? Okay. Nothing in there. Yeah, see, I knew there'd be something. Nothing important, okay. A little bit off to the right. No. Okay. No, there's nothing else here. It does not look like it. Okay, it's too long, I'm not reading that. Hooded man.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
You are not?
Right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. You sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
You said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
He's busy.
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not?
Yeah, they crazy.
They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him.
It's called a cult, bro.
Serve him with all of their beings.
We don't want that.
I too swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... 'tis different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become Akashic. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation.
They're just stupid.
Forgive me, my lord.
Stupid people.
But I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great...
And they've turned.
Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here.
Come on, we all know what's happening here.
Beneath the flood. Oh no. There must be something I can do.
Oh, okay.
Echoes as well. Found her.
Ready, brother?
Always. Too far away. Ah, I think there's one left. Okay. Oh no, there's one there. Ah. Come on, there should be more than that.
What now?
There we go. Some sort of giant. That's my bet. Big ass flame giant?
We meet again.
Yeah, it's just like the oh, Titus. Okay. Yes, but right now let's heal. Quickly. Nice. Oh, we've actually got a decent amount of HP as well. This should be fun. Ow. Oh, hey. Oh, whoa, okay, I didn't see that coming. Ah, I can't get this bloody timing right. Let's get out of there. This is not going well. Well, it's going off a bit here. Right, I think we'll just come on. Oh, come on, I had it. There we go. Might have done it the wrong way, but we'll find out in a minute. Come on, come on. Nice. And then these two, we should be good. I haven't used limit break at all as well. Keep forgetting. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, that's not good though. Let's do that to heal. Nice. Hey, I dodged that. Bad end, but hey, it's dead. Could be interesting. Why do I think there's going to be one more thing?
Damn it.
Oh, damn it, third seat.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
Bro, he dead. Come on. I went right through. He ain't surviving that.
Save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me. and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Yeah, we can do that.
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
Yeah, that's what I thought it meant. So we just let him go, we don't kill him. Okay.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
My Lord
I wonder what it
Marquis,
says.
welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He
Guy
did.
protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
At least you buried him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be. Only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them. We protect them. And yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed.
Exactly.
He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will. The ultimate expression of it.
Okay.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important.
But
I pray with all
oh,
my
we're gonna save the world. I think mine's a bit more
success.
important than yours.
And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
More Orclume. Or Orclume? Oh, I don't know how you say it, but I've got more of it. I don't know what that is, but okay, it's another trophy. What else down here? Yes, right, let's go to this Colosseum place. See what's going on here. Do we get to do some fight? Some fighting?
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by a Kashik. I need to hurry.
Bored of running now. Where's my chocobo?
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
I ain't got time for fodder. Oh, for the item.
That's it.
No need to ride from here.
Good, but say leave me alone.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether stick is there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer.
I have a key now?
Locked up tight.
Okay, I don't have a key. Okay.
So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Means we gonna have to kill it.
That's better.
Okay, then let's keep going this way first. Oh, they go much higher now. Jesus.
Minimal loss of Waluda lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
That says a lot.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared. Nothing but a Kashyyyk down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
Let me in. Okay, so it's the other way I meant to go then. Yeah, you're gonna be doing no magic, bro. Like I has to rest after. Any keys?
Downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and it can't be true, can it?
Oh, it can.
Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of.
I think we all know what that means.
Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key.
Yay.
But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Oh, it does downstairs.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Right, let's go and find out what's behind the door. No, this is the wrong way. Why can't I sprint?
Let's see what we can find down here.
Yeah, we're gonna fight that monster in the middle of that circle in a minute. Oh, okay, and a person.
A survivor. She sounds close.
Yeah, I'll be back for you in a minute.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them.
They are scared.
Was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it.
Yeah, he did.
He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
I'm gonna go kill the monster.
You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
It's out there waiting for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
Nice, a big behemoth. Bring it on. Oh, okay. It's gonna be like a cutscene. Hunt.
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen.
Nope. Nice. I hate the fucking comets, man. Oh nice, I did get it. I didn't think I did. Take it. Ow. Come on, let's go. I should do it right. Yeah, easy peasy. Okay. Nice battle, nice battle.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
Yes, his book, he did.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature
Ate him? Yes.
Sure he fought bravely to the last.
Yes, I do.
The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
Okay, we'll go back then. I don't want to...
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days.
It's been days.
I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind,
It's a bit late now, it's the end of the game.
You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that.
Heidi Marie, that's her name. That is a long name, bro. I'm calling her Heidi.
Show them how.
Not that we'll ever see her again, but...
Until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Okay, that's what ended the whole Curse Breaker sad story. Only cooldown. Right, let me have a little look at the board. And this as well.
How may I help you today, Clive?
How far are we off? 220, bloody
Come
hell.
again. I may have more for you.
Oh, okay, right. Move order. Grim Reaper. So they're A's, S and A. So we'll leave this one till last. We'll do these two first. So you've got Sunberg. Both in Sunberg. And you will look for later. Okay, cool. But before that, we still have this last quest over here. 2. Okay. So we've got 2 quests, and then we've got those hunts to do. And then we'll be ready for Origin. Oh, okay, random chimera in the wild. Yeah, screw it, let's go kill it. Oh, okay, a hunt. Or is this the blank one? Yeah, it is. Oh shit. Okay. Behemoth King, let's do this.
Another of the Royalist guard dogs. Quite a specimen of his too.
Okay, I didn't like that. Okay, that does some damage. Hey, that was a good one. I think it just depends how much damage I can do when he's staggered. Oh yeah, I didn't like this last time. Oh, okay, they're still coming. Okay. Nice. Okay, I don't know what this is, so let's back the hell up. Is it following me? I'm getting close now. Alright, here we go. Ah, this is the worst possible thing to do it on. Ah, thank you. Come on, come on. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, screw this. No, I won't let you do that. Kind of messed up, but I think we'll be okay. $162 ain't bad. Oof. What's this? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh, he's still going, come on. Okay, next time he's staggered, he is done. This angle just keeps glitching up. Right, so we're halfway. That's it. I was wondering which way to do this. And game. Not bad. Okay, that was a cool fight. It would have been cool if I hadn't have just done a behemoth fight, but meh. "48 boys, jeez."
No match for you, eh, Torgal?
Right, well, that was a fun interlude on the way to where we're actually going.
Ready, girl?
I think I wasn't even going to fight that. I was like, it's a behemoth, just fought one. Yeah. Well, I don't see many wild ones. Wonder why.
The entire village looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in?
The one with the icon. Now I could use some of them.
His interests were certainly varied. This is a Royal Army logbook. Did he take this from the local barracks? This is it. But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
Yeah, it says leave, but the fact that it says that means we're definitely going to have to fight something.
Leaving so soon, stranger?
See, there we go.
We've been watching you. From a distance, so to speak.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book.
No.
Leave it in our care and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Yeah, we'll see
I'll
about
have
that.
to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Let's see, shall we?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Got them like 4 just coming at him right at once, boy. Ho ho.
Farewell.
Come on, just let me have the book, bro.
Impressive. But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
Need to read the book first, bro.
No. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
I hear that, I hear
So you're
that.
trying to control the truth.
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain. That is all.
It's not really up to you though,
Let me
but...
keep the book for now.
Oh, thanks.
The world is small. We shall meet again.
I mean, the game's almost finished. I don't think we will meet again.
Wait. Damn it.
Maybe we will.
Let's get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
Yeah, before that though...
Come on. Run like the wind.
We gotta go over here and see what the last quest over here is. Come on, Birdio. That's better. Very roundabout way to get to this place.
That'll do, girl.
Will it?
This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here.
Oh yeah, I needed a key. Have I got a key for this thing?
It's locked. I should look around some more before I start breaking down doors. Disposed of. Conditioning. This is nothing short of torture. Herman wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place. I need to... This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan?
Forked white tree.
Find out.
Okay, it's round the back. Interesting. Sprint, damn it, sprint. This tree here? Yeah.
A forked white tree. This must be the place.
Okay.
Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see.
Wonder what it is.
This must be the registry.
Disciplined. Okay.
So many names. This place was a slaughterhouse. But where is the architect of all this misery?
Probably hiding behind me. Yeah, that's what I thought.
It was only a matter of time, I suppose. This place is cursed.
Ow. Hey, 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 hey. Thank you. Oh yeah, you ain't surviving this, bro. You're gone.
I'm done here. Let's get the registry back to Herman. Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
What's that for you, dear?
So I still need that Everstill. Where is it? Oh, okay, this is reinforced. Need one more dark still. I'll probably get that from one of those last hunts. So let's go to number 1. Yeah, backyard. I'm gonna get all these things done. Then we can come back to the hideaway, finish all the quests, and then we are finished. Then it'll be origin time. I mean, I'm assuming this is the end. I might be completely wrong, but it's giving me end sort of vibes.
What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps?
Okay.
Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right.
Yeah, we don't want to tell her
she
that.
kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilerfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
We'll have a look just to make sure there's no quests there. And actually, we'll check this out. Appearance. Okay, we'll leave it on for a little while. Even Ambrosio. Just want to get rid of all the red bloody dots. Right, what was this one? Oh, that sword looks sick. Dion. Can I not see Jill? But let's toggle. Blue toggle. Oh, he's all like glowing and shit. That's cool. Right, back we go.
And how might I help the garrison today?
Those things didn't fight like men.
Yay, potions.
Let's go.
Yeah.
But Ambrosia's got our armor on.
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Where the icon
This is
says.
the coastline. We can start there.
Caution, brother.
You see them?
The flowers. And our friends.
Like, hey. That's not gonna work, is it? Hey, not you come down. That was poor.
What do you see, boy?
Nice.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
All yours, Torgal. This one.
Really? There's more? Look at it fly. A bit far away. I don't understand why you gave me more walls after the ball, but whatever.
That was harder than I expected.
No, it wasn't.
But Founder, it was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She bloody well better.
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
Take me back. Yes.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Right, let's talk to everyone.
I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Port Isolde as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his, but yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier, eh?
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle-axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
So I have to go all the way back. Ugh. Okay, takes this ourselves, I'll take it.
And how How, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with Akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields.
Works, it works.
I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. Two such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends? I can't stand the man.
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal.
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw.
Once more onto the breach.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes. And I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, and I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony?
Drink.
Citizens of Valisthea,
No, okay, moving
I
on.
present to you the Triunity. Rutherford, Mike Will. Well, my boy, the stage is set.
That it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast.
That's what you're here for.
We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall. And there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
Okay, everything's all set up for after. More cooldown stuff, cool.
Sorry, can't take you where you need to get to.
What do you think that thing is?
Haven't used this in a while.
You should have seen. Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Do I allow him?
Welcome back.
Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
He's still alive.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conk and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long.
Man like Gav.
That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off.
How dare he?
Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Things rarely do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Okay, okay. A new quest.
Vivian. I found it. The book you lost.
You found it.
That's what I said.
Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
I mean, he's not wrong.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift.
And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended. But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me,
I think that's good.
I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, when enough people believe, belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
Okay, that's the last one with her. Another new quest. My god.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so.
Okay, so I need another 45. Where's this other new quest? Another new hunt. Oh my god. Okay, it's on the table, okay. Was this just the one I've done? The Wailing Banshee. No, it's another new one. Okay. We'll go this way first. We'll do the rest of the quest conversations. We'll accept the other ones. And then I think that'll be it for today. Then we can do the rest of the hunts. Last side quests. And then Origin next time.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Please, Mid, please. She wants to make a flying ship, don't she?
Oh, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again. And I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
And
a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight.
Yeah, you can't tell him that.
Wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear.
Oh, yeah.
Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Probably somewhere far away.
Sid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet
How
it's
did you
an
know?
airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales.
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find.
Of course you have, kids.
All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds. Just in case.
There shouldn't be anything left over.
Good to know.
Look,
Carves that fuck's sake.
I found it. Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Well, did they have it?
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe.
Bloody well better work.
Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... Well, you just wait and see.
Okay.
That should do it.
So she's doing like a mini model before a big model.
Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without.
Don't be silly.
Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads.
It's gonna happen either way.
Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things.
Sid was a wise man.
I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All this shit I had to collect.
Will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
right.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do. What shall I do with your model? You spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah, we both did.
We both did.
What, that old thing? Not healthy to cling to your failures, Clive. They'll weigh you down, you know.
Sound advice.
Still, I suppose my prototypes will probably be worth a fair bit when I'm as famous as Bart's the Builder.
Bart's the Builder.
Seeing as you're always strapped for coin, suppose I can give it to you. Just make sure you get a good price when you do come to part with it.
I'd say that was up to you as much as me.
That was a nice little quest to finish the mid stuff off.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet? Miss Shirley says your books made quite an impression on the children.
And I've gone the wrong way.
I hear that you traveled to Ash, Sid. Did you by any chance
Ah,
recover
yeah,
the
that's
names
what
of
we're
my
doing there.
fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
If I may. The bearer registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Or any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces. Like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive, when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Very true.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach. And the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering. And in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
No problemo. I've got so many ability points now, I really should use some of them. Right, we're not going to talk to Jill. We are going to see the quest.
So there's a new mother. Sing over it and see the hens fit.
I say, where's the bloody stairs?
All this time, my heart has wandered hither and thither in search of the perfect companion. When all along,
Okay,
he was
I've heard
here,
this.
standing right beside me.
How may I help you today, Clive? Here you are.
That's all of it. Okay.
All done?
Might as well use this new orchestration, see what it's like.
You alright? About that. Oi! Let's see.
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Etta's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
The problem is that Etta's due any day now. And I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
So I'll have to help.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo. There's naught lucky in all the realm. Oh, thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. Try and track one down myself, only...
You're busy.
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need. A feather.
That or the bird whose oar sits attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with travelling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
Yeah, we should have changed the music. I literally missed one and it's from a fucking chest. Oh, actually, wrong way, but let me just talk to him first.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. Ah, yeah. Indeed. Then
go.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. You wish to study the tomes? The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
It's
I just saw him.
Demands of Hippocrates. wonder what this is about.
Got a lot of memories now. Missing 4. Okay, so we'll get on from Jill, these 3 quests, and maybe one after beat the hunts, maybe? I think that'll do. We'll finish the rest of the quests off tomorrow. Whenever. Won't be long. Right, well that's it for now. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.